I think a lot of people pull their cards off the table way too soon. I think a lot of things are driven by attention and social media and trying to drive likes or engagement and a bunch of other stuff. And I want to provide an example. So in 2016, 2017, I was involved in doing bridge inspections with drones. And I went to a conference and I met an individual that had some technology at the time that I thought would be very useful. This was like the FAA Part 107 wasn't out yet, so this whole drone thing was still like up in the air as far as what was going to happen. And then during 18, 19, we had a small stint with a drone company, and there was like 3 or 4 or 5 of us doing it. And then things kind of faded apart, but I stayed in touch with this individual because I thought the technology was promising and useful and had very good applications. But the problem was we didn't have the money to really develop it. It was just too expensive to develop. We sucked at raising money, and there was just nothing to really do with it. But I stayed in touch with them throughout this whole time. And today, we started a proof of concept development probably 2 to 3 months ago at this point. And today we finally got the first email of some sort of working version. And that's just staying in touch with the same individual for almost 10 years and not really being able to do anything but texting him, once a year, maybe going a whole couple years without even talking to him, and just trying to stay in contact and keep that relationship. I think being persistent and following up and staying in touch, it pays dividends, and it's very difficult to be patient, especially when you're young, when you want to move up in your career, produce things, make an impact. And at times it gets even more frustrating when you look on social media and you see things, and internally you're working very diligently, you're putting in a lot of effort and a lot of time, but perhaps the results haven't manifested in the physical sense. I think today was just a good reminder of, just staying the path, staying the course, not getting too discouraged, and moving on from there. So hopefully we'll have more developments with we will, because the proof of concept's not done yet.